Best travel items from Amazon for 2024. These are kind of my tried and true things that I almost always bring to every vacation, and I'm going to share them with you today. My name is Kelly. We're a family of 5 that likes to travel, and we're here to share our little tips and tricks with you. So number 1, phone holders. Now again, we're a family of 5, so we need a variety apparently of phone holders. So a couple options that I always bring. This first one is and honestly, usually my son steals it. I literally had to take it out of his room, but it packs pretty flat, right? So it's a very flat, especially if you're doing carry-on only. It actually is sturdy. You kind of fold it up like that. You can put your phone, I don't have my phone with me, but you can put your phone on it. It holds really, really well. It also will hold a Nintendo Switch. My son uses it. My youngest son uses it for a Nintendo Switch. So this is really, really nice, especially honestly for adults or kids, because you can pack it flat. They can put it in their backpack and you can use it. This is the one though that I typically use. It's a little more heavier, if you will, and can be sometimes a little bit tough to unopen. But once you get it and it kind of gets, I actually have 3 of these. I brought one for my office for when I want to listen to music on my phone. I have one here, and then I use one to travel. And so you really just have to put your phone, just like so, and it sits really nice. You can use this for an iPad. It folds up pretty decent. Again, once you get the kind of gears, this is a new one, loosened, it actually works really well. But I have found I actually grab this one more. You can kind of see the size of it. You can kind of see the flatness of it. It's just a little sturdier. It holds things in place like I want it to. It can raise it up a little higher. You can raise it higher if you need it more at your eye level. So I really find these 2 things to be essentials. Power strips. Again, we don't go anywhere without power strips because we have a lot of electronics. And here are 2 examples that usually we bring, especially if there's 2 of us going. This is probably the one I use the most. The cord can wrap around. The power strip, it is approved for cruises. At least we've never had an issue with it. It's a non-surge power protector. It's got 2 USB and a USB-C and 3 outlets. So it really, really works nicely. It's pretty compact. You can see the size of my hand. It packs flat. Works really nice. However, sometimes, cords are farther away, right? And you want to have your stuff near you. So sometimes this one is really nice. It has a very long cord. You can see it doesn't wrap up as nice. Again, you got 3 USBs and a USB, so you do get 1 more USB. But it does still, you can see the size of it. You can see it's still pretty flat. You just have these cords to deal with, which I have a solution for because this is also something that we don't go without. And that are these gear ties. These are awesome. And so they have different sizes. There are what's the brand? The Night Eyes. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, gear ties, but they're reusable rubber ties. So you can see they have different sizes. You can see the length of this one. So sometimes you just use this and you just wrap your cords up in it so it can be all together. And then they've got littler ones, which I use for my phone cords or electronic cords. You can see that's a little bit littler, but it really is quite nice. You just give it a little twist like you would a bread bag. And they're light. They don't take up any space, different sizes. I highly, highly recommend those as well for when you want to have a little more organization to your cords. Packing cubes. I never go anywhere without packing cubes. I brought a few options that we use. I use either the compression cube, which is basically just 2 zippers that you can use to compress the air out of your clothes. Sometimes I can't get it all in. And I have videos that show where I packed 7 swimsuits in this one little guy medium packing cube. I could not get it all the way compressed. I only could get it halfway, but honestly, it was good enough. It saved me the space that I need. So I usually use a variety of compression cubes. And then I also have just regular compression cubes. And you can see my son's clothes are still actually in here, but they're really quite nice. You can pack a lot in these packing cubes, and you either can roll them or fold them. We are a folding family, if you will. My husband rolls, but you can get so much clothes in these packing cubes, and it really just keeps your organization of your suitcase and your room. Everyone in our family uses them. And then if you have the mesh on top or clear, you can see what's in those packing cubes. So we tend to do, sometimes I'll do all shorts in one and all shirts in another. Sometimes I'll do outfits in one. But typically it just is a way to organize your clothes. And if you have different colors, you'll know which color that family's clothes are in. Jackson always has the one with the little airplanes on, so we know when we're unpacking, these are Jackson's packing cubes. So never go anywhere without packing cubes. I do have these new Bag Smart compression cubes that I will be trialing. We are going to be going to Disney here in a little bit, so I'll be coming up with the packing video for that to show what are some differences we use for Disney. But I'll be also trialing these Bag Smart compression cubes as well that have come highly rated. So far, I've been impressed with the zipper, so we'll see if they're as good as the other ones. My Kindle. I never leave without my Kindle. I used to bring books. But honestly, first of all, I love to read. I love to read any day, much less on vacation. I really love to read. But honestly, they're heavy and they're bulky and you gotta always bring it with you. The Kindle is amazing for several reasons. First of all, it's lightweight. It's very thin. It can literally fit in my purse. So I always have it with me if I'm at the beach. I don't have to worry about, oh, I forgot that book. You can download the books ahead of time so you never have to worry about running out. And the beauty of the Kindle Paperwhite is when the lights are off, it's lit, and it's not lit with the lights that hurt your eyes like your phone does. It is lit with more of a natural light. And then when the lights go on, it automatically goes to where you can read it like a normal page. I absolutely love my Kindle Paperwhite. Literally, if it broke, I would go out today and buy another one, but it has lasted me years. The one that I've had now, I think I've had for 6 or 7 years. And the one before that, I actually gave my daughter, and that one's at least 10 to 12 years old, still kicking strong, still no issues with it. It's been dropped. I don't have a case for it. Highly recommend the Kindle Paperwhite. And honestly, usually they go on sale for Black Friday or after Thanksgiving. So if you're watching this before Black Friday, you should be able to get a discount on that as well. Bose noise canceling earbuds. You guys, these are so expensive. So first of all, I'm gonna do a disclaimer on that. These are super expensive. I got these as a Christmas present for my husband last year. It's been on my list because it was expensive and it seemed a little unnecessary. But honestly, I love them and I would not travel without them. Why do I love them so much? So these earbuds are not for listening to music. They are literally noise canceling earbuds. They fit smooth in my ear. They stay in place. They come with an app that you can download with different white noise applications if you really have a noisy area. Why do I love them so much? I know some people really loved them. When I first was looking at them, it was for more airplanes, especially long distance, long travel airplane rides, which we'll be doing next year when we go to Rome. So I'll be anxious to use them there. But where I use them for is the hotel room. I am a light sleeper and my husband snores, or if there is a lot of noise happening in the hotel, I can pop these in. I don't even need the app. I don't even think I've used the app with the white noise yet. But it just muffles everything and I'm able to fall asleep comfortably. They are comfortable in your ear. You do kind of feel them sometimes if you're a side sleeper. I will on occasion, but honestly, they're pretty comfortable. They're very, very soft and pliable. They fit in my ear. They stay in place. I was a little worried because of the expense that I would lose them. They stay in place. But honestly, if you have a spouse that maybe has snores or you're a light sleeper like me, ask for this for Christmas. Invest in them. At least trial them. You can always send them back. I highly recommend. The iWalk phone charger. We have several phone chargers that we use in our family as well, and a variety that I usually talk about. But this one in particular, I really love when I really I'm going to be using my phone a lot, because this one still has the phone USB lightning cord, I guess is the one that you can put into your iPhone, and you can still use your iPhone while it's charging. So you don't have a long cord. It's cordless. You got to charge it. It lasts for a while. It will charge my phone. I think I have a 13 Pro, but it's lightweight. It's basically the size of a lipstick. It's lightweight. You just plug it right into your phone and charge your phone. I never go any place without this one either, and it fits right in my purse. My makeup bag. This has been kind of something you guys have all really, really liked. It's kind of been one of my best sellers. So I have this travel makeup bag that honestly I use for every day as well. And I know I've talked in the past about the different sizes. So this is the smaller one and this is the medium sized one. You can kind of see the differences in the height. As far as the width goes, you can kind of see that from my hand. Hopefully you can get an idea of the width of that. And of this one, it's a little bit smaller. But why I like these so much, everything fits in it. So my brushes fit right, and you can see this one's dirty. It's used all the time, but my brushes fit right on top. You can see the brushes. I have things on the left that has a zippered pouch on the left, and my makeup fits in the container side, and I still have room. This is the medium one that I use kind of for every day because I can kind of stuff things in there. But having the brushes and a zippered pocket and all my makeup in one spot, honestly, is awesome. And this one, like I said, is the smaller size that when I travel, sometimes I'll just bring this. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I wear a lot of neutrals anyway, so I don't have to think about it too much. But you can see you have quite a bit of space in there. And it's small and compact, and everything you need is right there. So these makeup bags I never leave without. A tripod. So yes, we are a travel channel, so yes, a tripod is necessary. But you know, a lot of places have banned like the selfie sticks. But what if you're a family and you want to get kind of more of that image? If you're going to Disney or you're going on a cruise or you're doing something that you really want to capture a lot of photos, this little tripod works awesome for that. It can do vertical, it can do horizontal. It's extremely lightweight. Again, you can kind of see the size. It is taller than the palm of my hand, but that folds down. It folds and just fits in the nook of your luggage case. So even if you are not a YouTuber or content creator like myself, you can use this to take selfies with because it does expand out and you can put your phone on there and take your photo. Often these are allowed even if the selfie sticks are not. Now, they may say something to you. If that's the case, then we got to put it away, but never have had an issue with it yet. So that usually travels with us, especially if we're with a family. A rechargeable lighted mirror. So again, this is a little bit different. I have not used this yet, but I actually bought 2 rechargeable lighted mirrors. And why did I do that? You know, if you're staying in Airbnb, or maybe you're with your family and there's only one bathroom, when you're putting your makeup on, you really don't need to do that in the bathroom. I bought 2 different sizes. First of all, this little lighted mirror will fit right in my purse. And I also thought would be great for the plane. So when we go to fly to Rome next year, it's going to be an overnight flight. It's going to be a red eye. So I'm going to have my makeup off when I start, but you know, we're probably going to take photos because we're landing like at 7:30 in the morning in Rome. So we're probably going to take some pictures that day, but we're going to be tired and maybe we won't have our hotel room available then. So this little lighted mirror will allow me to put my makeup on, or at least a little bit, feel a little bit more refreshed on the airplane if I want to do that. But again, very, very compact, very little and lighted. So wonderful. And then there's this little guy who also, it's a little bit bigger. You can kind of see again from the dimensions of my palm of my hand and how flat it is, which is a little bit bigger, but it also will pack very flat if we need it for travel. That'll just slip right in there. My daughter can use that as well when we are getting ready in an airport. So both of these I think are going to become pretty good staples for me moving forward. A luggage scale. Never go without it, especially if we are checking any kind of luggage. I do have 2 sizes here. We always get the digital. So one, you just put your suitcase on it and you can weigh your luggage so you don't go overweight. We did have, when we checked some luggage, my daughter and son checked some luggage when we went on our cruise this last time. And we were overweight in the room when we weighed their luggage. And so we were able to, before we got to the airport and it becomes an issue, we were able to quickly disperse everybody's things so that they were not overweight. But it really just works quite nice. We never leave without it when we're checking luggage. We literally put it in our backpack so it doesn't take up any space. Highly recommend a luggage scale. And then last but not least, and again, I use this all the time, is a very flat travel wallet. This one is RFID so that they can't scan for scammers, but it's got 3 credit card slots. It's got a slot for cash. It's got a slot for my ID, and it fits everything that I need, and it's so flat. You guys, look how flat this is. And so I literally can go in my pocket or it can go in my purse. If I'm not bringing a purse and I literally just have a pocket or a zippered pocket, I can lay it flat in that and have everything that I need for a wallet. But I always just bring this. I just bring my essential cards that I need and it slips in my purse really easy to transfer, easy to grab if I go for a walk and I don't want to carry everything. It is so essential in my opinion. Hopefully you found this helpful and you found some things that you could use. Stay tuned. We'll be doing a Pack With Me Disney video coming up soon as well. Some of these items will be getting used. Will be also some new items. So stay tuned to watch that video or take a look at this next one right now.